understand. I just can't show it right now.
I hear them over their passion.
At least they got some black people on it. We don't.
It's so prominent.
Yeah, we do.
Do we?
I apologize that this is happening the way it
I
is.
thought they were all just orange.
Anyone, you should have told me first. All I wanted was just like a little respect.
I still want to be friends.
I don't want that.
Fall in love with Love Island next, or stream anytime.
That actually looks quite good.
The way they say Love Island. Love Island. Do you know what I mean? It's like the inflections.
We're like,
playing.
Love Island!
We're like Love Island. They're like Love Island.
I like the look of their Love Island house. It looks quite nice.
It's better than the Big Brother house.
Much
for
better.
Sure. But the house makes it better. Do you want to have a pause?
Oh, yeah, okay.
For our
For
emails.
reflection.
We've got some emails coming up, so stay tuned. I've got some other intel as well.
Good Lord, it's all happening.
Oh, it's all happening. Stay tuned.
Don't go anywhere.
Be right back.
Hello.
Breaking news. Since you've been gone,
We've gone viral.
Gaz has gone viral.
I've done a tweet about Julie's outfit, comparing her to a cushion in the HOH room, and the likes are going up and up.
Yeah, 40 odd likes, isn't it?
Unexpectedly, sorry.
Unexpected likes in the bagging area.
I just said that I should have tagged Julie in it, and then Lindsay said she'd probably sue you.
Sure we would.
Right, we're going to the inbox now.
Go on.
Email us with your thoughts. Tell us, who did wear it better, Julie or the cushion? Who did you want to go, Alyssa or Travis? And
If you have a strong opinion on that, don't bother listening again.
and did you think it was all sunshines and rainbows on the farm until Frenchie dispelled the common myth? Email us.
Do you enjoy garnishes on your drink?
Yeah, what are your favourite garnishes? Email us to bbonblastpod@gmail.com. We need to know. Right, where did the email start? There's actually a few emails from Laurie from July the 2nd. Is that too far away ago?
Hold on. Well, read it. If it's about Big Brother Australia.
It's a recording. Is that something from the last podcast? Must be.
I fucking don't know. Why don't you play a bit of it? We'll see.
Did Laurie record us something last podcast? I can't remember.
I can't remember. I don't think so.
I think I've been bitten by something.
Oh, there's always shit biting me now.
Oh, so itchy.
That's unprofessional. Save that till after.
Nah, we've already done that Laurie email.
Okay.
Right. This one, spoiler, BB23 cast photos with ages. Okay.
Okay,
We don't
I've
need
looked
to do
at that.
now.
I actually used that in the week when I was listening to a podcast because I didn't know who the fuck some people were, and that helped me. So thanks, Laurie.
Here's an email from someone new.
Is it?
Yeah, it might be about BBAU, but I'm not sure. From Liam. Hi, Gaz and Lynn's Big Brother Hooligan here.
You need to pay us for that username.
Thanks again for the handle idea. Well, we didn't give you permission to use it. I promise it's not me that nicked the email address as well, though.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you said someone's already got bbonblast
They have.
gmail.com. That's
They
rude.
have.
I briefly introduced myself on Twitter and promised to email in, so here I am.
Tell us.
Hopefully you know who I am now and why I have only 3 followers on Twitter.
Follow Big Brother Hooligan on Twitter. What is he, Big Bro Hooligan?
Yeah, I think so.
Follow him.
I don't really have much to say about BBUS, as I'm a bit like Lynn's, and I've muted everything to do with it, as I like the element of surprise.
Yes! Someone on my wavelength.
I did listen to a bit of the Judy Girl pod,
Yes. Or someone on your wavelength.
so I'm excited about the upcoming season now. But I haven't been spoiled on anything yet, as I stopped listening when they started talking about the house guests. That means you listened to approximately 7 minutes of that podcast.
Do you know what? I know it sounds pathetic, but I'm so excited to listen to like a week's worth of podcasts now. Like I can listen to all the Judy Girl ones, all the Rob Has a Podcast ones, all the NSFW ones. There's just like so many to listen to, and it's just going to take me through till next week.
Who's NSFW?
It's like the one that Brent, who was on Rob Has a Podcast, defected to, where you're allowed to swear.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's like a bit more, edgy. But, not
Not
as
as edgy as this.
No, no way. Who could be as edgy as this one? No one is as offensive as us.
Wanna be edgy. Absolutely love BBAU. And Danny was by far the best housemate in there.
Correct.
And he gave one of my favourite all-time Big Brother lines in there. I'm coming at you like a freight train.
I don't know why you like that one so much. But it was good.
And the reaction to that was priceless.
Big Brother Hooligan, you should listen to Tully's podcast with Dan, because it is actually quite interesting.
Yeah, it's good.
Too much Tully.
Anyway, this is just a quick hello, as I know you don't like long emails. Keep up the good work with the pod. Bye,
Oh,
Liam.
thank you. That was
Thanks,
really
Liam.
nice. I enjoyed that.
Liam, can you please email in again? Now you've done it once, you've got to do it every week. Sorry.
You've got to watch BB23 to the end now, no matter if you enjoy it.
Sounds like he's already like
Yeah, that's
a
good.
loyal BBUS listener.
That's good.
Viewer.
That's good. Listener, viewer, we don't mind.
Laurie sent us something that says, spoiler, don't open until you pod. Obviously, we are podding. It's another cheat sheet. I wonder if it will last as long as BB9's team twist.
Is it alliances or just teams?
It's the teams.
Okay, we got the teams written down, didn't we?
We've got the teams down pat.
I want to see
I can't remember them.
the alliance chart next week. The red string that told me last year that Janelle and Kesa were fucked because they had no red string going to them. Actually, do you want to see that? Maybe not.
And then the other two emails are from Laurie.
Yes, loyal listener Laurie.
The final 5 will receive increased compensation. Hopefully this means we won't hear a lot of players just wanting to make it to jury this year.
Yeah, that's good.
I know, wishful thinking. Frenchie has a tattoo above his groin that says, lucky you. Oh my god. I need someone to explain how a person thinks this is going to wow a partner. Wow is in, not inverted commas.
Imagine reading it when you were like on your way down and being like, oh yeah, lucky me.
Oh, gross.
I'd read it and just be like, I've changed my mind.
Word I'm already sick of and never want to hear again.
Hold on, let me guess.
It's not a word I've ever seen in my life, so I don't know if you're going to know it.
Go on.
Dag gum.
Oh, I think Frenchie was saying that.
That's not a word, is it? Is that a farmer word?
I think
It's like E by gum.
Yeah, is it dagon?
Dag gum. Dag gum.
Oh, G-U-M.
D-A-G-G-U-M.
Oh, I don't know either.
Also, the farm analogies need to stop, says Laurie.
What about the fishing?
It's not all sunshines and rainbows, Laurie. You need to know.
We just watched Tiffany saying about keeping your mouth shut and your eyes open.
As a fish.
Reminded me of Daniel Race in season 3, so I'm on board.
Great clip of a true fan. It's short enough to play on the pod.
Okay.
It's such a breath of fresh air to watch a real fan of the show instead of recruits from Texas A&M singles bars or IG influencer wannabes.
Mixologists.
Dan Warren is a popular. Yes, he did. I stand Dan.
So you know him?
I don't know him. I don't know him.
So you're Dan's cousin.
That's what Michelle did. No, I said I love him. I like wish he knew
Where's
me.
Michelle from? And
She didn't
he
say.
does.
He knows.
Right? Yeah, there you go. Oh, I hope they save that moment. That was good. One of these had a kid. Isn't that so bizarre?
Oh my God, he does.
Yup.
I don't even want to show my face.
Dan, please.
Yeah, send a DM.
Oh wow, she's
Fuck.
crying about Dan. Fucking hell.
Yeah, oh, yeah.
Wow. It's sometimes you realize how big it is. How, like, big what we're doing is. Like, it feels like you're just in a fucking house. Michigan.
Wow.
What? Tiffany's crying because now Dan Giesen knows who she is.
Do you know what? Dan, you know what I was telling you earlier about how I changed my opinion about Dan? The thing that changed my opinion was when he left the hat. So he blindsided this guy, Shane, who was sort of having a showmance with this girl, Danielle. And Danielle just believed everything that Dan said to her. She was just blindly loyal to Dan. And when Shane left, Dan said, she's been playing you this whole time. He whispered in Shane's ear, she's been playing you this whole time. Asked Jen about it in Jury House. And it was just like, that was just so unnecessary. Because Danielle, like, was in love with Shane. Like, she was absolutely besotted with him, and he went, she's been playing you this whole time. And Danielle was so loyal to Dan, and just to think of her watching that back and seeing that, she would have been absolutely mortified. Like, she put Shane, like, in mortal danger, and it's just like, I watched that back and just thought, that is so wrong. Evil. But it was good gameplay, but that is interesting. That is very interesting.
Unfortunately, Tiffany, I've heard on good authority Dan Giesen isn't watching this season and hasn't actually heard of you. It's a bit awkward. Anyway, ta-ta for now, Laurie. Listen, Laurie's hashtag Team Tiffany, but she's back for more.
I'm not loving Tiffany that much, but I'm open to loving her.
Good. One last thing. I screen grabbed an alliance chart from day 4 and day 6 to show you just how insane this first week was.
I want that.
Spools and spools of string. It will give you a headache. P.S. Oh, and happy 6-year anniversary, you two.
Nikki was saying that to her. She said she was chatting to you about Kylie the other day.
Yeah, we were talking about Kylie because it was 34 years since
the Locomotion.
Locomotion came out, and that was one of my favourite songs as a kid.
I Should Be So Lucky is my fave. Oh my god!
I can't do that. I said I Should Be So Lucky was also one of my faves.
Wow.
I can't do that chart. I don't understand it.
Oh, I like it though. It reminds me of that room with the beds in. It's so swirly. Yeah, I can't look at that. That's good though. I'm hopeful. I don't want to look at it too much because I feel like it's going to ruin my experience, but that is cool.
That looks like some kid's diary where
That
they've
looks
drawn
like
it.
Keith from BB23's strategy that he drew in crayon. That's a deep cut.
You said you've got some more tea.
I have. I've got tea from Rowan.
Are we allowed to talk about this tea?
Yeah. The fun live feed update. The first one is the same that Laurie's told us. Frenchie has a tattoo above his penis that says, "Lucky you." Derek F.
Talk of the town.
Derek F. said he'd be all over Frenchie if Frenchie didn't have a wife and kids. Whoa.
Sorry. Derek F. said he'd be all over Frenchie.
Yeah.
That is some perverted shit going on.
Hannah and Claire have crushes on Derek X. He is completely oblivious. Okay, that makes sense. Xavier, Brent and Christian are all hot for Alyssa. God, 4 people. No, 3 people. She was asking one of them if she was prettier than Hannah and if she was the prettiest girl in the house.
Oh, get
my
out,
God.
Alyssa.
And Alyssa is only targeting the other girls. Oh, wow. Tiffany is the coolest and funniest person in the house. Love to see a 40-year-old woman representing. There's a hilarious clip of her doing an impression of Frenchie's HOH speech. I saw that, actually. Alfie sent it to me. Travis sold some of his company and apparently has tons of money. And then, hold on, what was this? Oh, this is shit Alfie was telling me. The night before veto, Frenchie was hounding Derek X about the veto.
It was the night before veto.
This sounded interesting. Frenchie was hounding Derek X about the veto. Wouldn't leave him alone. It was 5 a.m. Everyone was asleep. He was still going on at him. He followed him downstairs to his bed, got in bed next to him, and was whispering in his ear about it.
Restraining order for Frenchie.
Then he said, after Derek X won the veto, Frenchie gathered a bunch of people in the HOH, including Kylan and Alyssa. Frenchie asked Kylan if he'd be able to tell him to use the veto on Alyssa instead. And Kylan pretty much said, "What the fuck? No, you promised me I was a pawn." And Frenchie basically goes crazy, accusing Kylan of being angry. So Frenchie was like, doing the old microaggression, like a black person being angry shit.
Can you say it to me again?
I knew you weren't fucking listening.
Because someone's tweeting me about Julie's boobs and I got distracted.
Julie's boobs?
Yeah.
Kylan said to Frenchie, "You promised me I was just a pawn and I would come down," and said it very calmly. And Frenchie basically goes crazy and accused Kylan of being angry.
Oh, like the Victoria's Secret Karen.
Yeah, like that, but probably not as bad as that, because that was insane.
Did he fall to the floor and cry?
I saw that. That was awful. Yeah, so apparently the only person who's actually being microaggressive in the house is woke Frenchie.
What do you know? The guy with BLM on his van.
The fucking irony of it, isn't it? I mean, as if Kylan is like angry, is like the most chilled person ever, isn't he? So that was it. That was it for the goss I had, I think. Rowan said she was going to send us some more goss, but I don't think she did.
Oh, that's from her viewing, her personal viewing.
Yeah, that was her personal.
That's from Rowan, our live feed correspondent. She didn't know it, but she is now.
She is now.
We need to sort this out because you're going to have to compress these files and all kinds of shit.
That's all right. I'll compress them. Don't you worry about that. You want to wrap up?
Yeah, I think so. Got anything else to say? Who's your favourite?
Probably Kylan, or who's my female favourite? I like Azza. What other women do I like? Tiffany, I don't know about Tiffany yet, but everyone else is like her. That's putting me off her, if anything. It's like,
Popular
I want to
smoke.
decide. Yeah, I want to decide